10:25 and we're starting equivalent of leg 1. There's the church, village hall. We're starting for the village hall. You wouldn't start the village hall, you start the church. So we've just gone past the village hall. 24 hours 16. We've just finished equivalent of their leg 1. It was tough because we were doing it in the dark. 4:51 in the morning. So 24 hours 16. So yeah, I'll talk about leg 1 in a separately.
Here is a map of the Autumn 100 leg 1 route, which takes runners from Goring to Little Wittenham. The route follows a similar direction to leg 3 for the first few miles, just on the opposite side of the River Thames. Leg 1 starts just down the road, around 450 metres from the main race hub of the village hall, at St Mary's Church, Streatley, which is the other side of the River Thames. After leaving the church, runners will take a few turns and after around 400 metres will be running alongside River Thames. After running through a wooded section and over a small bridge, the course follows a path along a grass field, which is right up to river level. There will be likely a lot of boats moored up along this section, which should provide good support as you run past. At around 2.4 miles in, you will come across the Beetle and Wedge pub. It is here you will turn left on your way out to leave the River Thames behind for a short while and run up Berry Lane. After a very short distance, you will meet the A Road and will need to turn right to run on the pavement. You are now in Mollisford. This section, although uphill, as it is on tarmac, should provide an opportunity to get some time cushioning for later in the race, especially if you've opted for road shoes for this leg. You turn right off this A Road after approximately 3/4 of a mile. After turning off the A Road, you follow quite a narrow path with metal railings. Soon come across the River Thames on your right and the Mollisford train line bridge, which you go under. There are sections of wooden planks on this part of the course as you pass through Cholsley Marsh. The path is narrow along here with tree roots, so overtaking will be difficult. You are around 4 miles into the run at this point. As you pass through Cholsley Marsh and a nature reserve, there are parts that open up to provide an opportunity to overtake. You will pass Oxford Brooks Rowing Club on your left, and this part of the course is quite flat. After 6 miles, you will come up to Winterbrook Bridge, which takes you under an A Road. Then, after another half mile, you will enter Wallingford and leave the River Thames near St Leonard's Church. You will then run along Thames Street and the White Baptist Church on your left. Towards the end of the street is the first aid station. After leaving the aid station, you continue along Thames Street and turn right to run over the bridge over the River Thames. After just under a half mile, you turn left onto Benson Lane, just before and opposite the Queen's Head Club, which is all on pavement, but the tarmac is smooth, so a chance to make some good time on this section. After a mile of running on a pavement, you turn left near Preston Crow Marsh. You have now covered 8.3 miles approximately. After just under a mile running along this lane, you will come to Benson Lock. Benson Lock is just over 9 miles into the run. You will see the River Thames again, this time on your left, and be running along the paved paths. For the next mile, you will be running along fields with wooded sections. At just over 10 miles, you will come across Shillingford Bridge. You turn right when you meet it, run alongside it for a section before crossing it. At 10.8 miles in, you will come to Henley Road, an A road. Here, you turn left. You will run along this road for half a mile before turning left to rejoin the River Thames. this will be another opportunity to take advantage of the tarmac to make up time. A lot of the path now is along farmers' fields, next to the river. It is flat, but may be muddy if there is any rain. It is around 1.5 miles until you get to Days Lock. You will run over a nice wooden bridge. At the White Bridge, just before Days Lock, you get off the Thames path and cross the bridge. The aid station and turnaround will be on the other side near St. Peter's Church. From here, you make your way back.